So Housing First is immediate access to housing. People have substance use issues, mental health disorders, other things going on, trauma, unresolved trauma in their life that prevents them from otherwise getting into housing. We had one encampment over on Golf Links that was, the constituents wanted to see something done about it. Those people have been in that encampment for years.
It might have been a camp to everyone else, but it wasn't a camp to us. No, that was our home. That was our family. It's where we cried. It's where we laughed. It's where we struggled. It's where we came from the mud.
Around January 18th, we started outreaching daily to the people in the Golf Links encampment and preparing them for this. And at first they were really skeptical. They were like, well, we've heard this before.
But she came back, and she came back, and she came back. And then she came back and started picking us up.
On February 22nd, we started bringing people into our Wildcat. They got to take their belongings with them, what they could, what was meaningful to them. And we arranged the cleanup, and here we are.
When I came here, I put everything up on my walls, because I have to see what I have to know it's mine now. And I don't have to worry about leaving and someone coming and taking it from me.
We wanted to try to get those people helped that kind of had no resources.
And it might sound kind of materialistic, but this is what makes me remember where I was, and where I am, and where I can be.
The stay for this group, it will probably be upwards of 90 to 120 days. Helping them help themselves is what Housing First is about. It's understanding that people need a minute to adjust. You know what I mean? They need a minute to adjust. They need to be able to be comfortable in their skin. They need to be able to figure out who they are and have help along the way doing that. The city, doesn't have behavioral health providers. They don't have the services needed for these folks, and we're bringing in trauma specialists that can help some of these people with their trauma. Living in an encampment, things happen. Trauma happens at a young age, so they'll be able to deal with their issues now and move on.
These people have done a lot for me. Like, I've learned to be me again. And when I say that, I've learned to be a person again.
People tend to think of homeless people as being ungrateful or not caring or not wanting to pay a bill or just, flippantly deciding based on their own bias what a homeless person means, right? It's not that at all. It's not that at all. These are human beings. These are human beings that ran into some dire strait along the way.
If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where we would be sleeping or eating. We don't have to worry about what if somebody's gonna come and steal our stuff. And I thank you guys so much. You guys are life-saving.
The people, I say that saved us, because they really did. They give us hope. They give us a new light. That someone actually cared and didn't look at us like we were just people in tents.
And I think that that's what it's all about. I think that being that support person and knowing that they have structure and knowing that they have safety here and knowing that they have people watching out for their best interests, but also being free to determine what their own journey is critical.
But to see us still be a family and know that we're all getting help now, and not because they feel sorry for us, but because they really see something in us that means something. These ladies and these men that work here are our guardian angels.